Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students, and welcome to Radiant Secondary School. I hope you all are fine. So, students, as we were doing chapter number 1, and this is our lecture number 6 for this chapter, that is Introduction to Biology. Till now, we have discussed many topics, including careers, the relationship of biology with other sciences, the branches of biology. In this topic, in this lecture, we are going to continue our previous lecture that was careers in biology. In this, we were going to discuss some more careers. As you all know that in previous lecture we have discussed few careers, like we have discussed about medicine, then we moved towards the fisheries, then we discussed about the agriculture, and the last that we discussed in lecture number 5 was the animal husbandry. In this lecture number 6 we will do more careers, four more careers in your textbook, that are: first is the horticulture, next one is the farming, the third is the forestry, and the last career from this textbook is the biotechnology. Fine. So these all are the careers that we are going to discuss in lecture number 6. Let's move towards the detail of these careers one by one. First career is the horticulture. Now, what is horticulture? Horticulture deals with the art of gardening. Art of gardening means how we can use simple plants to decorate or to make them beautiful in our way. This they are known as the gardening. You have observed the gardens in your home, that there are many simple flowers or the different plants that are arranged in different ways, that is enhancing the beauty of your garden. That is known as the gardening. Now, who is a horticulturist? Horticulturist is that person who adopt the profession, who adopt the career of horticulture. Now, what is the job of this horticulturist? What does? He does the work for the betterment and for the production. What two things? For the betterment and for the production. But for what the betterment and for what the production? The betterment of the existing species. Those varieties of plants that are existing, the horticulturists work for improving these varieties and also for the production of new varieties, so that we find the ways and how the new varieties can be formed. Now, the new varieties and the existing varieties of which thing? It is basically the new varieties and existing varieties of the ornamental plants. The horticulturist work for the ways in which he can improve, or even in which he can produce new varieties of the ornamental plants. Now here the question arises, what are the ornamental plants? Ornamental plants are those plants which are used for the purpose of decoration or which can enhance the beauty of any area. You must have observed in your garden, in different places, picnic places, you have seen there are many beautiful flowers that are arranged in a particular direction, in a particular way, that are enhancing the beauty of that area. So the plants that are used in those areas are known as the ornamental plants. Fine. Okay, now after moving towards this, let's see who can adopt this profession of horticulture. This profession of horticulture can be adopted after completing higher secondary education in the field of biology. A student who has completed the higher secondary education in field of biology can adopt this profession of horticulture. The next profession or next career is the farming. As from the name, farming means, farming is basically the dealing with the farm. Fine. So what is farming? Farming deals with the development. Development means construction to make new. Fine. And the other thing is development and the maintenance. Fine. So farming deals with the development, means to make, and the maintenance, to maintain the farms. So in farming, we are going to develop some new farms, and we are also going to maintain the already existing farms. Now here is that, what is a farm? Farm is that area, students, where we can keep animals or where we can grow some plants that are used for different purposes. For example, I'm sure that you all are aware of the word poultry farm. Yeah, you all are aware of that. Poultry farm is that area in which we have grown, in which we have kept the hen that are used, or hens or chicken that are used for producing eggs and for the purpose of meat. Fine. In the same way, there are many fruit farms. We have seen they are producing different fruits, like we have the apple farms, the mango farms. Fine. So these all farms are studied in the farm. Now, who can adopt this profession? This career can be adopted by the students who have completed their professional course in agriculture, Fine. If they have completed their professional course in agriculture, they can adopt farming. If they have completed in animal husbandry, or if they have completed in fisheries, fine. If the students have the knowledge in these three subjects, they can go towards the career of farming. Fine. So what three fields? Agriculture, animal husbandry, and fisheries. If a student has got the knowledge of these three, he can go towards the farming. Okay, the next career is the forestry. As from the name, you can see in this career, the professionals who are adopting forestry are going to study about the forest. Fine. So in forestry, the professionals study in two ways. What they do first, they look after the natural forest. Those forests that are naturally present in the nature, the forest professionals take care of those forests. Plus, they also do another thing, that is they help or they advise the government to plant and to grow the artificial forest, right? So what professionals can do? Professionals are doing two things. First, they look after the natural forest. Natural forest, those forests that are already present, and they also advise the government. Advise the government, and what type of advice is this? This advice is to grow or to plant artificial forests. Now, what are the artificial forests? Those forests which are not naturally present but can be produced with the help of man. So we can say that in forestry we are going to see, if we summarize what is forestry, so we are going to see about the development or for the production of the new forest, we were saying that they are the artificial forest and we have to take care in the natural forest. This all about the forest is studied in the career of forestry. Now, who can adopt this professional course of career forestry? This professional course of forestry can be adopted by the students who have completed their higher secondary education in the field of biology. Fine. If they have completed higher secondary education, they can adopt this profession, they can adopt this career. Again, if the students also have completed their bachelor level study in the divisions of biology, fine. Remember, we have discussed there are the divisions of biology. So, if the student has completed their bachelor level of study in zoology or in botany, so a student can also adopt the profession or the career of forestry if they have did they completed their bachelor level in zoology and the botany. The last career from your textbook is the biotechnology. If you remind your previous knowledge, we have discussed in the branches of biology that biotechnology is that branch that uses the organisms for the welfare of mankind. Means we are going to use certain organisms that are going to benefit the mankind. So biotechnology is considered as a latest profession in the field of biology. It is a latest, is a very new profession. Now biotechnologists, who are biotechnologists? Those individuals who are going to adopt biotechnology as their profession, as their career, are considered as the biotechnologists. Now what these biotechnologists do, their job is to study and to work. They have to study and to work for which purpose? They are going to study and work for the production of useful products. Now they are going to study how they can make the useful products, and from where they are going to make these useful products. They are going to make these useful products from the microorganisms. By the use of microorganism, biotechnologists can make useful products, and this is the study which is done in the biotechnology. Fine. As if you recall, we have discussed about the insulin. Insulin is produced from bacteria that is used by the diabetic patient. Fine. So this is in the biotechnology. Biotechnologists perform these experiments to perform these useful products. Now, who can adopt this profession? This professional course of biotechnology can be adopted after having higher secondary education in the field of biology. Plus, a student who has completed is bachelor level study in the field of divisions, that is the zoology and botany. If he has completed its bachelor level in zoology and botany, he can also adopt the profession, the career of biotechnology. Fine. So students, this was all about the careers that we have in your textbook. If you have any question, now you can ask. Thank you so much.